you notice there is a wide uh, resistance and support. And for example, the horizontal line for just draw it where the breakout is. It's like magic. Isn't that nice? Notice how it touches everything here. Really being manipulated. So this would be our resistance. I mean, excuse me, this would be our support. Obviously, it's supporting all this, okay? And now let's try and find a resistance point. So again, we'll go in and get a line. And right around here it broke out. And we kind of like to see a thing going up. At least this is a breakout, but not. I like to see it move up a little bit. And again, we're talking about a weekly basis. So the first buy on a weekly basis would be about here someplace. About oh no, I don't know, 0.091 per share. So that's a weekly, and as we could see, we're barely outperforming our own portfolio here, but we are outperforming the S&P 500 by a wide margin. So let's go into the daily and see what else we could see here. What else we could see here? Okay. Um, First thing we see is that let's just kind of stretch this out on a daily basis up till year 0208 in August sometime, like right around here, so we can see what we're doing. This is our downtrend line, if you remember, in a weekly, and isn't this pretty? So um, this would be a first breakout, but really no sign of upward movement. I also like to see a little red bar coming in place, and sure enough, here is a red bar, which is a buy signal from our secret ingredient, 15 herbs and what have you. And that again was 0.82 and went up to 1.1. We're talking about a nothing stock here, but so this would be a buy point right over here. We'll have to zoom in on this feature. So let's now go into a 1 hour, and it should be fun. Okay. Now I see this garbage over here. That's misleading data. And what it does, it throws everything out of whack. So we're going to have to zoom in a little closer to push this guy out of the way. We could call up our data supplier and have them fix it, but okay, I'm too lazy. So now we see from August 20th, roughly, to September, whatever today's date is. What is today's date? The 24th. Okay. Now, again, we could play our same game, go for the highest high from the previous, from the newest low. Okay. So this is our trend line. It's kind of silly doing a $1 stock. So, but anyhow, let's do it as an exercise. We're very confident this is going to work. And you notice how it touches, touch, 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 and that's where we break. So this is saying to be buy. Buy would be right here. This little red guy. Is this a true buy? Yes, it's above the. Let me get rid of this stuff here. We have buy. What was it? There it is. Okay. Slightly up on the portfolio. Not earth shattering. It's hardly even moving upwards, but it is showing strength on the S&P 500. So I might take a position there since I do have some strength, and But I like to wait a little bit. I'm not in a real hurry. So let's draw another you can bother drawing. I'm just going to show the crosshairs. And look at those crosshairs. There it goes. It crosses another red one. And right here would be kind of a cute buy. Why do I say cute buy? Notice how this is up, which is the relative strength compared to our 4 stocks, which really have 5. And also notice the S&P 500 is way out. And usually when this happens, we get a banger. Okay? Now we're talking about 921. We got that. So at this point here, we really should draw an uptrend line. We should get this pointer out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And the uptrend line would be here, snuggle, 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 and it breaks. So now, at this point, since I took my profits, whatever this value is from 0.97, let's say 1, it broke it at 1.14. That's a 14% gain in a couple of days. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then we'll be looking for a new support and resistance, which would look something like this. Horizontal line where the breakout was, which is right here. Nice support. Isn't that beautiful? Now, there is no selling pressure here because this is breaking out to a new point. Although we'll double check this in a minute, but I don't think this might be a new stock. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see now. The next horizontal line, it's got to break. Got to be above this thing here for it to show some strength. In other words, it goes zippity, zippity, zippity. And it could be. What is this? This is health services. So it's kind of a nice speculative stock. It's better than trading options, I must say that. Okay, but let's go back to this weekly chart here. Where are you? There we go. And the highest it ever has been is about 18 bucks. Something like that. No, it's actually, about 16, 17 bucks. So we got a long way to go. This is kind of a nice little stocky here. Something you want to keep an eye on. So, with that, let's go back to our 1 hour, which is known. You see, this is where you have to help. You got to be careful about this. So we want to move this right out of here so it doesn't affect other calculations. All right. So with that, we'll end this session. Thank you for watching. If I can figure out how to end it.